Hello and welcome to the preliminary final? Qualifying final, my bad. This is the qualifying final. We're at Midwinter 2024. I'm Nat.
I'm Cooper.
We'll be your commentators today. On camera we have Brendan. Walk in front of the camera at some point, say hello.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Perfect. We love that. Alright, so we have the Gorgons versus ESU Daywalkers.
Daywalkers, yeah.
That is their name.
Yeah, I'm still getting up to date with that as well. They've been through so many iterations of day and night. It's hard to keep track sometimes.
That's fine. Oh, hello to all our viewers at home, of which I believe Brandon, you're one of the only people watching, but that's cool. Hello, everybody else.
Yeah.
It's a lovely day. It's less windy today, I think.
Yes, a little bit less windy. The wind's still up. It's still intense.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's definitely very draining when you're on field, particularly like running back against it, or in my case, kicking balls off field.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, there's been quite a few quaffle passes this weekend that have looks like they're traveling and then they just get hit by the wind and then just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decide not today. I'm going to sit here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really affects the meter game too. Just not being able to get balls back.
Yeah.
Particularly when you get caught out very high. It's not ideal.
But yeah, second versus third seed. Winner will play the Nightmares.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, that is us. And yeah, the finals bracket's a little bit all over the place. I know there's a format for it, but I don't know what the name of the format is. Yeah.
McIntyre? I don't know, basically.
Yeah.
We'll follow the schedule. All of the details are on Cobble 1 if you want to follow along with all the action. I believe we're streaming all the games for the afternoon.
Yep.
We are quite behind, as is want to do in Quidditch World. We do have the lights came on last night for the last match. So time is not an issue, except that I'd like to be home in Sydney at a reasonable time. So
Yeah, as long as we're out of here by about 8 o'clock, I reckon we're right.
yeah. This should be a good game. So yesterday the Daywalkers won. I don't remember the score, because I think I was asleep.
Um,
Brennan's going to look for us.
yeah. From memory,
You need a
it was
stat.
competitive, but the score line was quite favoured to the Daywalkers.
Okay.
Let's see what the Gorgons bring to this.
Yeah, a lot of players on both teams just having a run, either as part of the Aurorus team or the Nightmares and Friends team. So everyone should be kind of fresh.
Just
Looks
going
like
for this captain's talk's taken a while. What's happening?
Jeff just likes to be thorough. Nice to see Jeff back. Do they live up here? Central Coast,
I think
maybe.
they live in Central Coast. Yeah, so close-ish, I guess. Yeah, first time Jeff's been at a quad ball event since mid last year, I'd say.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Gorgons versus Daywalkers, 50 to 200. Daywalkers way.
Alright, so the last game was 50 to 200.
205.
205.
205
So
to
catch
50
the
to the
Daywalkers.
Daywalkers. So pretty dominant quaffle game.
Yeah.
Most teams reckon relatively small squads, so
Especially the Daywalkers. If Cameron or Jacob, like, I don't want it to happen, but if one of them does get injured or say cops 2 yellows, their depth is going to struggle very quickly.
they have a lot of good players on that team. I don't think they're built around those two, but it definitely will make a difference.
It's more that their best sub is Chris Collins, who's usually a beater.
Yes. Picking up a yellow card in both the Vita and Chaser game yesterday.
Yep, that's quite
Rare
impressive.
feats. Alright, teams are coming out.
So we'll have Chris Collins running at the beater at the bludger, as he usually does. He's very quick, and Aaron's
Looks like
on
Aaron
the
coming
other
over,
side. I reckon Chris will win that, but as always, it's going to be tied.
Keep an eye. Alright,
And
starting
then
line.
Kim Parry and Jacob Sutherland running for the quaffle.
Yep.
That's a pretty even one.
Yeah, super close.
They're nice and close. You can hear everything they're saying.
Hot mic. Alright, also starting we have Liz, Nikki, Wally, and this person I don't know, I think it's Sam. And on Daywalkers, that's Sam, thank you. We have Carrie, Cam, Emily, and Liv.
Broomstown's been called.
Here we go.
Let's get into it.
Jacob knows shoelaces untied. Jacob gets a good start.
Yep,
Kim
gets
comes from
ahead.
behind, gets ahead. Meanwhile, Chris also gets the ball. I think that might have been a touch there to get it off him.
Looks like we're settled into some slow play to start. ESU with bludger control and the quaffle off of that brooms up.
Excellent start. Alright, got some classic bossy passes. Jacob runs in, goes for the shot.
Oh, that is absolute classic
Classic
out of
Jacob.
Jacob. Faking the
Fake
pass to
shot,
the right
yep.
and then just driving it and shooting.
10-0.
We're going to see a lot of those today.
Jacob setting up the defense.
Gorgon slowly moving up. Looks like a control play on Chris Collins is going to be made here. And
Nearly got that.
yeah, nearly. The deflex almost caught by Nikki there. Not quite.
Quaffle
Oh, this
meanwhile
is
goes
some good
wide.
quaffle play. There might be a goal here. Oh.
Great beat by Emily and a good block by Cam. Shut that
Yeah.
down.
Very close. I think if Cam missed that and it went through the hoop, the quaffle was released just before the bludger, so that might have been a goal. So, good defensive work by ESU right there. Suspect we'll see the ball go deep to Jacob, who'll run it back and throw it into the middle.
He's got a lot of space at the moment as well.
Yeah. Ooh, he might be looking for the shot.
Corner himself.
Not quite, and that's going to run
That's
over the
gonna
second
run
reset
over.
line. Quaffle turnover.
Alright, meanwhile, beaters. Aaron's coming down trying to get that deep ball. He's going to get there first. And so it should be allocated to him. Chris goes for the tackle. Aaron misses. Ball goes out behind.
And
Chris goes back to
Aaron's
hoops.
closest player.
Alright, so control now with Gorgons, who also have a quaffle.
Yeah. See? Chris trying his hardest to try to get that bludger back, but Aaron just a little bit too quick. Gorgon's going to try to use their bludger control to make an offense work. Let's see what happens. It's a very tough defense to drive through, though. They're going to have to look for some passing.
His controller should be able to open something up.
Potentially looking at some screens on Jacob and Cameron. A bit of movement and some probing plays. Chris Collins beat out.
I like that they're willing to.
Ooh.
Ball goes back to Kim.
The Gorgons are going to need to try to make something happen here.
Yeah. They're kind of just setting up very high.
Ooh. Cameron looking for a potential intercept and... Ooh.
Emily comes out to help. She goes back to hoops. Well, you get the ball back in the centre. Passes back to Kim. Passes back.
There's none for a little bit, I think.
Yep.
Ooh, and goes over
And
straight into Walker's
straight to
hands, and we'll see a slow offense from ESU as they try to regain bludger control.
Good movement from the Green Beaters there. Lots of different little plays going. Chris Collins running his heart out back and forth each time.
I just want to see a little bit more dynamic movement from the chasers. They're getting a little bit slow and caught up.
Yeah, it feels very measured to me. I think at this stage in the game, there's a lot of games to go still today. Taking it slow, being controlled about it seems a good way to go. Cam cuts to flip.
Ooh, that's close, and goal is called. Well, he's got to run back past halfway.
Aaron beats Cam. Nope.
Comes back,
He's got to
and
reset the ball, unfortunately.
oh, he only has to run back past halfway, but
I think someone else touched it.
huh? No one else touched it. It just went straight out.
Ow. Control still with Gorgons. Nikki comes in on Kelsey. I think both miss.
Oh, that's a great drive by Kim, and unfortunately, Liv just pops it out of her hand as she's looking for a pass.
Aaron out of position, running through the middle. Dodges from Kels. Jacob goes to Liv over
And that's
hoops.
going to be
a beat.
and that's a great
But Cam finishes
recovery
it
from
off.
Cam.
And a goal. Alright.
Great dynamic play by ESU right there.
Nikki ran on Kels, who managed to throw her ball back to hoops.
And they regained bludger control during that.
Very nice. Great effort, beaters.
Rooms down just to get Aaron back on pitch. He went for a good long jog.
Bit of a run.
Yeah, a bit of a run.
We need our heads to be around.
got some subs. We now have Nilla and Gary on field. And Aisha. And
It's a new chaser on the
Is this
left.
Sam, I
I'm not
think?
sure.
I think that's Sam still.
No.
Oh, is it? We'll find out.
Oh, press coming in and passes a little bit over Kim. She might have been able to finish that if that connected.
Yeah,
That was looking close.
that's a bit high.
Should have been driving on Cameron and Liv, but there was enough momentum there. She might have been able to get it through.
I don't think EC have made any subs yet. Kelsey's just gone back on for off for Emily.
Yep. That's Emily's second run on. Oh, Bella's on as well.
Yep.
And that's a great drive and shot there by Liv.
Good stuff.
She saw a great opportunity, she took it.
Take it. Look, the hoop opens, put it in.
And sub straight away for Sarah King. She's done her job.
Alright, score is currently 40-0. Gary with the ball, coming up the middle of the field. Disengaging Nilla quite high, which should leave Kayla
Gary's
quite
got
open,
plenty of
yep.
space. Oh, great block by Cameron there.
Kayla comes in, Emily deflects the ball, and that's going to retain control for the Daywalkers.
Daywalkers regain control there.
Regain control. Okay.
And potentially looking for a press. There's no
Press it
bludges
on
now.
Gary,
Reset's
who knows
being
that he
used.
can't run over both this time.
And I think we're
Gets
going
the
might
pass off.
see a contact. No, realizes it'd be behind, and they're happy forcing a reset there. They know the next press attempt will be much easier. They got warned for slow play just there, and the shot goes a little bit wide and under.
What's happening with the beaters right now? Or is it the second ball ended up? This is still got it. Lovely.
Collins subbing for a bay, and Kelsey's back on already. Emily and Kelsey have been subbing very quickly.
I think that's a good shout. I think they're each other's only sub. You don't want to gas yourself too hard early.
Yeah.
Because it forces you to have a longer recovery time.
Yeah, potentially another 3 games today for the Daywalkers
Yep.
as well.
Just Jacob shoots from behind. It goes just under. Nilla there cleaning up Sarah.
It was the deflect off of Liz's shoe was closer to going in than Jacob's shot. That would have been a very impressive goal if that happened. Good option by Jacob. He does hit those.
Nilla takes a trade on Ash. Nikki manages to get one ball back. Won't get that purple one.
Yeah.
Gary just avoids the reset.
Temporarily no bludges, and goes deep.
Takes the shot.
Hard
Pass.
boundary.
That's probably not a bad option there. Give yourself some time, get everyone back in place.
Yeah.
Reset on defense.
No, you can't really do much. But I'm just like.
ASU slowly walking it up. No rush right now.
ASU beaters up quite high. They're not pressing just yet, just forcing the Gorgons to collapse onto their own hoops.
Drive from Bella.
This just
Shot
has to
just
step up.
misses.
There's Sarah,
still
there's
going.
Jacob.
Back out to Cam, and it's intercepted,
Ryan
and the
gets
chasers
intercept.
beat it out. Gary in keeper
Gary's in
zone
safe
is
zone.
nice and safe.
Good intercept.
Yeah. Oh, he's out of keeper zone now, and here we
Passes
go.
around,
This
goes to
oh,
Jacob,
he trips over,
Gets
and
the ball out. Goes down, but he looks like he's going to run it off.
yeah, that's an unlucky trip there. That was almost certainly going to be a goal.
Alright, control still on defense now with ASU.
Gary keeping it high and slow again. Gorgons, they're probably looking for some safe plays at the moment.
Yeah, or control play.
Yep.
And the
There we go.
takes a trade.
Do they get it?
On.
No, that'll still bludgeon control. Oh,
Yeah.
they've created a little bit of chaos, and Gary's shot just misses middle hoop.
Attempt it.
Yeah.
The timing on the beaters is still down. Score is still 40-0. No one scored for a little bit.
Both teams seem to be taking it easy 80% of the time, and they're just going absolutely all out for 20% of it.
Yeah.
Trying to keep their legs and try to keep the game nice and controlled.
Yeah, trying to pick their own moments, which is good.
Yeah.
Get everyone in place, set up what you want to do.
I think we'll see a step into a shot or a pass here. Oh, Jake getting some pressure, and this time it does go back to Cam. Offloads it,
Cam takes
intercepted by
big-
Gary, and this is
going to
a
run.
drive. There's no bludgers here. Let's see if Cameron can make the hit, and Gary does get the dunk.
Not the goal, guys.
Gorgons on the scoreboard.
4-10.
Yep. Snitch catch now puts the game dead tied.
Now we're back on thingy rules.
Oh, no, yeah, but it's
Oh, yeah.
45 and 40 at the same points.
Sure.
Even if the 45 seems bigger. Oh, good shot by Cam there.
He gets hit on Ash, chases down the ball, is going to get the purple one back. Yes, nice. Ash is quite far behind hoops too, so now would be a good time for Chris to drive.
Beat is back now, and
Back away?
intercepted
No.
by Cam on the dunk attempt.
Just misses.
Timeout getting called by ESU here.
They look pretty happy. They're holding out really well.
Yeah.
They're at 40 points.
I suspect their timeout is to catch their breath. They are very short on players.
I'm very fond of the timeout.
Yeah.
Underutilized, I reckon. I called a timeout in the last game just to remind these guys that they could pull their timeout. Also because I wanted to hype up my team. Alright, what do you think they're saying in that huddle? Pick a team.
I think Gorgons, they're talking about how to create holes in the Daywalker defense. I think that's what they'll be looking at. Some screens, some movement. They found moments where the hoops have been open, and it's just about trying to create more of those opportunities. I think they're struggling to find holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're getting up high and they're sitting in position, but they're not making offenses happen.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. ASU run a great defense.
And Daywalkers, they're probably looking for small bits to improve on, but honestly, more of the same is what I'd suspect out of them.
Keep it steady, keep it controlled. They got a lot of games to play today.
Yeah.
Did you catch this chant there? What do they say?
Pardon?
Gorgon chant there. Did you catch it?
I didn't catch it. We'll see if Gorgons make a timeout. We'll catch it then.
Nah, ASU with control again.
I missed that. Cam Walker going deep this time. Shaking it up.
Jacker is long to Cam over the hoops, who drives in, takes a shot. Goal.
And again, more classic ESU gameplay right there. Just creating just one hoop, making one hoop open, and then either Cam or Jacob taking a shot.
Scores a lot of goals.
Yep. And if you keep up with all the live streams, you're going to see a lot of it today. Broom's down just because the quaffle went almost a hard boundary on the other side. We'll get right back into it.
Aaron going deep.
I think they're looking to collapse on Kelsey here.
Yeah.
And Ashan
Goes-
does make sure that the bludgers don't get lost.
Yep.
Good tackle there by Jacob, and rolls over. Cam's
it
the
up.
first on it.
Ashley discharged there. Takes that Chris high. Both beaters now up. Takes that Ryan as well. Shot goes over to Jacob.
Back to
Sends it
Cam.
back.
Back to Bella. Here we go. Is there a drive coming here?
Very nice.
There is, and it does get through just before the bludger does. Great work by Bella there.
Good patience to go from the back.
Yep, and using the Gorgon's defense to shield herself from Aaron.
Classic. Ash calls
Some press coming in. Chris Pete going for the shot, and did that go through? Not quite.
Ash call on the press, but the quaffle got through.
Kind of hard to tell from him, but Chris looks like he was really close to that shot on medium hoop. Fakes the deep pass. Wasn't even anyone there. Oh, if Sarah might be in some trouble here. I would have liked to see the Gorgons beat a step out to hit Jacob there.
Probably had time. It manages to dodge, gets his shot but misses. I think that might be a
Great
ball
recovery by
or
Sarah.
something to the head. Yeah, I think Liv copped something there.
Yeah. Someone's getting a
Yellow
yellow.
card. Going to. She had the ball.
She did. Yeah.
Like, I know the rule is tricky and I don't like it, but she did have the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do suspect that 45 should be right back on that hoop, because that play did happen before the goal was scored. I think the ARs are coming in now to talk about it.
There might be another thing happening with Kelsey.
And then she's like, well, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Oh, yep, there.
Bit of a, shall we say, some disagreement between the Gorgon speaking captain and the refs.
That's alright. Face mate.
She started to do literally all I did. Like, I just stood between her and Matt. Don't stop. Like, I didn't even say anything. It was just like, stood between her.
Something else happening? This broom down feels a little too long for nothing else to be happening.
Maddie is very emotional. She's just not very out. She's just like seething in her own.
Can I taste?
She does like more than one person. Fair enough.
Was it coming up?
Anything else?
Alright, is this card being upgraded?
The multiple will be yelling at it.
I don't think so.
Is this confirming the original yellow?
Yep. They're going to move her back on pitch.
Yeah, when did the goal happen?
The goal happened after the face beat.
Yeah, because she still scored.
Yeah. The face beat happened, Liv dropped the ball,
Yeah.
Sarah picked up and scored.
Yeah.
So, looks like a minor... Chatting to a speaking captain now, maybe we'll see if that gets rectified. If not, it is what it is. Oh, or are they... I think they're ruling it happened after the goal. Oh, foul after the goal. That must have been a face beat with, and she didn't have the ball then.
We'll just let them play.
Yeah. I didn't see it for what it's worth. And another offense for ESU. See how they go. They do have blood. There's no bludge situation right now. I suspect they'll go straight in. Liv passes off to Jacob, and that's a great finish there.
Classic. Alright. We're going to beat it back on. Presses the call. Ball goes up and high. It's going to miss. Just get caught back.
Yeah.
Right.
Still going. They'll look to take a reset here. Shan going for the press, and there goes the chaser. Oh, Liz gets there first.
Dangerous when you got to beat her up that high.
Oh, called safe.
Called safe. Gets the pass across
Oh.
the limb.
And no, not quite.
Locked in front.
Great hustle by the ESU defense there.
Absolutely.
Good job, Cam.
Never giving up. Bludger or pitch. Does his run all the way to the tennis wall.
Tennis ball.
Unlucky. That was
Nikki, you were so close, Nikki. You almost dunked that, Nikki. Nikki, you almost dunked it. Nikki.
Sideline giving Liz here a bit of shit.
You were so close. Oh, Nikki, well done.
Nikki in the suffer freaking out. He's like, what? I know. We're not talking to you, Liz.
Yes, close attempt by Nikki there.
You're not even on the pitch.
Nikki Schultz. And we're back on. Ooh. Jacob getting intercepted and gets the ball back. Continue on. Good pass. That was a great pass and a great cut by Liv.
Very nice handwork.
Yeah.
Perfect. Catch, draw, push.
ASU once again showing that they are every chaser on pitch is a threat.
Everyone's a threat. Jacob checking out to point. Also is right to Wally. Emily gets through. Can take Wally out anyway. Kim gets waffle behind hoops and runs back around.
Good screen. Oh, shot
Shoots
just
high.
over.
That's alright, green ball.
Oh,
Chris presses high to pick it up. He's going to go again.
oh, the speed is safe, but the pass just misses Kim and runs over hard.
Good pressure.
Chris beat out,
Nikki presses
and
down
Emily
Chris,
will
but-
cover that.
Chris manages to get the ball back safely. Meanwhile, Jacob and Liv bringing up the quaffle.
Something that I feel like that we probably should bring up that we did miss earlier. While Liv is on pitch, she did sub Cameron Walker, so she is wearing the green.
Woo.
And this is probably the longest I've seen Cam off all weekend. Or just high to Sarah. That'd have been very threatening if she got that. Does the little finger spin.
Salutes the crowd.
There's the bead. Looks like we're going to have a press. A bit of a pocket situation going on.
She gets brawl.
Oh,
Bella
great
gets
contact
two
by Bella. Liz beat out.
Share splits.
And Sarah will run that up now. To Jacob. Cam's walking on pitch. And carries come on.
Driving on, you're like, sometimes I get on my
ECU continuing their nice, slow, controlled play. It's working well for them. No need to change it. Oh, I think we're going to see a goal here. Oh. He's called beat there. The deflect landed on the foot, I believe. Should just be a quaffle turnover.
Yeah. Always disappointing when you get the deflect and your feet get in the way.
Yeah. It's almost as bad as you go for the deflect and it hits your finger on the bludger.
Yeah.
comes the drive, and that's in.
Aaron gets a tackle on Emily, and they're both cuddling the ball. Chris comes to help.
Aaron gets the
but Aaron
catch,
catches.
and we're in Brooms down now,
Alright.
but they're still playing.
They're not going to know where that is. It was right before Aaron hit Chris, so Aaron should get his ball back.
I think Aaron caught
Yeah,
right before the Brooms down.
yeah.
But
So-
yeah.
Depends. See whether they get that. Oh no. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I was going to say. And Chris.
Chris was beat. He couldn't play.
He should also get a card. He was. He was. Also, what about Chris? Sorry. That's
I-
unfortunate card. The one time the refs watched the beaters.
Chris gets the bludger.
Yeah, right. So it's Chris with a bludger safely back in defense against Nikki with a bludger. No other beaters on field.
Yeah. Haven't seen a 1v1 for a while. It's usually pretty rare that both teams have exactly one beater in the box.
Look, that's when that's when it happens. It's usually the same play.
Well, the thing is, Chris can go for like a really chaotic throw here, and he'll just create a no bludger situation.
Yes, with the ricochet.
Yeah.
Nikki doing well, holding the ground, very close to the hoops.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a super.
Even a 1.5.
Yeah, actually, that would be the play right now. Just throw back.
Ooh,
Technically, it's
gone
a 0.
over.
I guess it's a 0.5.
And Carrie gets beat out. Great throw by Nikki right there.
I guess if you have 2 half bludgers, is that 1 bludger? So it's a 1.
Yeah. Neither team has bludger control, but you suspect that Emily will make sure that her team has bludger control.
Is Emily going for the
Oh, no,
Great
Nikki
choice.
beats Chris in the beater battle.
Yeah.
She might get this.
Beaters have come back on.
Oh.
What? No, there was a miscommunication.
Bit of a miss. Yep.
Yeah,
Just-
so that was the beaters getting released from the penalty box there, but Jeff thought it was the 20-minute countdown.
Yep.
So we will not have a timeout, I assume.
Yep. I suspect everyone will go back to their rooms and we'll continue playing until the 20-minute mark.
Alright, they're just going to take the timeout now and then not release them for a minute.
So we get to go listen for the Gorgons chant this time.
Ah.
Yeah, can I remember the score? I think we were down. I won't say we were down. We were down. I think we were down to like
But yeah, Gorgons are going to need to make something work from here.
See what
Snitch
they're-
catch would be a good start.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to set the score as if they do it now or wait 40 seconds and then set the score.
It sounds like they're going to do the wait 40 seconds, just from what I heard.
Oh, no, to
I heard
release
a little
the
bit
snitch,
from
yeah,
Jeff.
but to set the score.
Well, the set score will be, they'll call, I think this is a Gorgons called timeout during a Brooms down, and then they'll do a proper timeout at the 20-minute mark.
Alright, we'll see.
What's going on, Zale?
I'm not saying that as an excuse. I'm just saying.
Do you know what's actually happening?
I think Jeff misheard and called a timeout.
Definitely mistakes. Definitely.
Oh, okay. Is it not telling us? No.
Not yet.
It's like 1920.
Oh yes, yeah.
These games feel quite longer, even before the altered endgame procedure to what we're used to.
But if it wasn't a runner,
And yeah, this altered endgame procedure is definitely making the games go longer. And I'm sure not the first to say that I don't think the schedule accommodated for that.
Which is funny because the original intention was to have set endings and keep it a little bit more on schedule.
But sometimes you just can't score 6 goals.
6 goals is a lot of goals,
Yeah.
especially when you got an early snitch catch, when you've got teams with relatively big squads.
Like we've seen plenty of games in our time that are like 60-40 and then one team catches the snitch.
Yeah.
And that's at the 25-minute mark. Like if you got a game that's 60-40, the team of 40 catches to 70,
Yeah.
you should expect that game to go on for another 25 minutes
That's
at that
still a lot
point.
to go. Yeah, especially when we got the lower scoring games.
Yeah.
Which is more of a staple of Australian Quidditch, I think.
Yeah, and we've seen pretty systemically throughout this weekend that last goal sometimes just proves notoriously difficult to score. There's been plenty of times at match point where it's just taken
Yeah.
a lot longer than the average 5 goals before it.
It's very important to not panic.
Yeah.
I think when you got a goal to go and you got your opposition's on match point. Urgency, not panic.
I think that was a 2-minute timeout, and we did miss the Gorgons huddle, so we don't know the chant yet.
Sorry to our fans. Alright.
So, yeah.
I haven't had an announcement of the set score yet. We might be about to get one. Where is the head referee? There we go.
Assume we'll hit something at some point. And bludgeon control with ESU. Unfortunately, while Nikki did win the beater battle before the broom's down, Emily was able to get to the clean bludger. No bludger situation here, and Cameron should be able to finish this. Goes off to Bella, over to Carrie. Carrie looking for the finish, not quite. Over to Liv, and back to Bella. Bella drops her broom, unfortunate.
Come on, Gordons.
Great hustle by the Gorgons there.
Great hole while the bludgers were coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a very mini timeout here to correct the earlier one. Gary takes a tactical injury sub.
I've got no idea what's going on there.
Coming on as a seeker.
Just wants his broom. Something's happening. Something weird.
Yeah, alright, so I think he's arguing that if the timeout had been called properly, they would have had time to sort their shit out. Because it was not, they're going to take the opportunity to put him in seeker now. So set score will be 150.
50. Yeah.
150. Alright, let's keep that in mind. Alright, we have Richard Asnich today, hailing from the US of A.
Oh, Aaron making contact without a bludger there.
Last goes Kim. Kim goes wide, gets a foot in.
Chris
Shoots around
drops
Liv.
it.
Alright,
Gets beat.
Seekers are on.
Good job, Liz.
And Gorgons do have bludger control after some beater battles in the back corner.
Call me every time I need to do
Is Jacob not beat there?
Oh,
He is now.
He is now. Yep. Some obstruction by Nikki that almost resulted in Jacob getting a catch there.
That's very frustrating as a beater, I can say.
And Gary's getting a good solid run at this right now. Beater
come
trade up
first.
top, and I think Emily will have leader control now.
Meanwhile, ESU's
Beats
good.
out Gary. Yep.
So that's one of their 6. Aaron gets a
beat
great
out.
foot bait. Emily's chasing Gary down. If he manages to get around it, he's going to get another run at the snitch from
Oh.
behind. Oh, but Jacob just got there first.
No, it's on the ground.
Ah.
Jacob just gets his finger to it maybe, and it falls to the ground.
Right. Aaron gets a tackle on Emily.
And Emily's beat out. Bludger control back with the Gorgons.
Ash in the commanding position at the moment, though.
And gets a
Trade.
catch.
Gets the
Gets
double
the other catch. And that's
Great play,
bludger
Ash.
control back to ESU. Jacob on the snitch uncontested.
Yeah. Gary
Bella
waiting for his
driving
team.
in over to Liv. Liv through middle hoop, and that's a great goal to ESU there as well.
That's 2.
Bludger throw at Jacob there, which just misses, and he catches shortly after. That looks clean to me, and we're in a brooms down now.
I think it's still going. Alright, Seekers are shaking hands. That looks clean.
It was pushed down on the ground and just bounced back up with the other on the